I don't know how enjoyable that would be. What? No, you can have one A-list for Barry and one A-list for Alex. We are not cloning A-list just for that reason. Oh no! Ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay, okay. Bad zombie. Okay, let's try that again. Son of a bitch. Okay. Microphone is on. We turn this off. So that was a great start to a stream. Maybe. Okay. Now to get into character. My computer's overheating. There's not a lot of good herbs in this forest. There's just... Well, that's a little bit weird. That's... What is this? Why is this? It's a giant tree in the middle of nowhere? What? I've seen a lot of strange things in my life. This is certainly not one of them. Okay. Oh, there's a person. Wings? There was wings. She had wings. Where did she go? Well, I mean, she can't really necessarily stop me from going inside. That sounds so weird. Going inside a tree? What the?
Interesting, to say the least. You know, most people don't come into other people's houses unannounced.
Oh, well. This one does. Alex! Sorry. Alex self-promoted my chat.
Of course.
So, your house?
Have you never seen a tree like this before?
Yes, I just don't care to remember in unimportant details.
Of course it's not. It's actually a shop.
Oh. You sell
have various
potions as
wares.
well.
I do.
Mm.
If
How
you go up this way,
interesting.
I also have music discs. Anyways, what are you doing in my forest?
I was actually searching around for different crap, what's the word? Herbs. Different herbs and more interesting things I can make potions out of.
Hmm. I see. So you like collecting herbs?
I suppose you could say that. Why do
I
you
have quite a
have
few interesting
such
herbs
a
here.
familiar aura?
Familiar. That music
Yes.
is getting way too loud for me.
Yeah, it is for me too.
I turned it off.
Mm-hmm.
I have things like glowberries.
I have several of those at back of my shop, but thank you. Mm-hmm. But I don't understand why.
Why? What?
Who are you?
Zoe Sin.
Zoe Sin.
That is my name.
I see.
Most call me Zoe. The last name is Sin.
Yes, Miss Sin. That doesn't necessarily help my case then.
What case?
Nothing. I'm just mumbling to myself. um. So, you wouldn't happen to know anything about the void, would you?
The Void?
Yes.
That's what you mortals call it?
Oh, mortals. Am I right to assume that you're an entity?
I'm not quite an entity per se. I have not been deemed an entity. But some could say that I am a demigod, considering how close I am related to Void.
Yes. All right. So that does explain my answer now. That explains everything. Huh. Interesting.
What?
Well, it's just I never thought I'd meet another Oyer out here.
I never said I was an Oyer.
Yeah. You may not have the same last name, but you have the same aura.
He is my cousin.
So you do know them.
Of course I do.
Wonderful. Well, I do believe my questions have been answered.
Who the fuck took something from my item frame?
Good
Swear to
question.
God, those last people that I had over here. So disrespectful.
uh,
Last time I had someone in my shop, well, one of them shot me, I think. I don't really remember. Either that or I shot them.
oh.
And then there was another angel flying around. Too many angels.
Angel, you say?
Yes, I believe her name was Ari? I don't remember.
Interesting. Oh my god.
Watch out for the steps, man. I mean, you can climb this all the way up.
Yeah. I don't typically. My steps are more. The steps in my shop are more discreet, so you can't necessarily see them. Or
Steps?
actually, I suppose it's the other way around. They're less discreet, so you can see them, so you don't have to fall off the balcony all the time.
I mean, I guess you gotta make do when you have a smaller species of tree.
Fair enough. I've never seen anyone hollow out the inside of a tree like this, though.
I didn't do it.
Oh,
There was
really?
people before me. If you come over here, you'll see. There was other trees.
Oh, oh
The
my.
rest of them are gone now, though.
What a shame.
That one was a big community farm type thing. There's even a book in it.
Ow. I'm an idiot.
But it is very... What's the word I'm looking for?
Desolate.
Yeah.
Small.
Ruined.
Meager. Well, I suppose it can't be helped. I mean, these trees, since they are so big, must be over thousands of years old.
Oh, yes, definitely. It takes a very long time for them to grow.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be a very big civilization living in them before
Ah, yes, yes. Well, I
they
wouldn't necessarily
disappeared.
be surprised.
You said you were interested in herbs, right?
Yes, indeed.
Are you a sort of scientist, perhaps?
I prefer the term doctor.
And why is that?
Well, I mean, I am a licensed doctor. It's just also more fun to say it compared to scientist.
Did you know these trees naturally grow amethysts on them?
Yes, I can see that.
It used to be a plentiful for when they were still more.
Ah. Interesting. I've never seen a tree naturally grow amethyst. I've only seen them in the ground.
Yes, well, this species of tree is quite unique. Such a shame they went and killed them all.
Indeed it is.
But also those flowers, huge.
Ah, spore blossoms. Very intriguing. The spores they release can be a help to the forest, but also a natural killer if you inhale too much of it.
Too much pollen.
Yes.
So what do you know of Yenna Oyer, and why were you so curious about him?
Simple. I was at their coronation. And I suppose we've had a few run-ins as well.
Alis, the
What?
coronation happened in Lore already?
Yes.
Why the fuck didn't anyone tell me? I was supposed to be there.
There was a huge ping. It was
I
at the
don't remember this.
It was at the winter ball.
Of course it fucking was.
You can rewatch the stream on my VODs channel.
Oh wait, this is a different coronation. Never mind.
What?
Yes, I was thinking of something very different.
The coronation I'm talking about is the one where Void started the
Oh, yeah,
whole
I know what you're talking
apocalypse.
about. I'm going back into lore mode, though.
Oh, 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 oh. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, I do remember that. The day sun finally died. You know, as a lunar moth, I never particularly liked the sun anyways.
Yeah, I can imagine. Uh, mm, you could say that Vienna Oyer does not necessarily like me in a sense. Well, actually, in that sense, no one necessarily likes me. I don't know. I don't know why. Sure, I'm a bit insane, but has that stopped anyone from liking someone?
Yes, many times.
Eh, perhaps in another land, in another time, another place. I
Many people don't
simply
like people because they're insane.
see. I am just who I am. I can't help it. And even if I could, I wouldn't want to. The more insane I get, the more work gets done.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're very into your work, I see.
My work is crucial. Everything that happens for a reason. And that's
And
why
what
I
kind of
enforce
work
those
do you
laws.
do?
You seem to give off the same energy that I imagine you would.
Really?
I can see into your head.
Interesting.
You are just like me.
Oh,
Slightly insane. Murderous tendencies.
I would never hurt anyone. How dastardly of you to claim.
Perhaps not now, but in the future.
Before the coronation, I suppose I may have hurt people who were to come harm Vienna, but Void can take care of himself.
Well, it's not long before you get a glow up of yourself, you know.
Interesting.
I mean, I could help you with that if you'd like.
Okay, now tell me, Felix, what do you actually do?
So you know the nearby village?
Yes,
You know
I
how it
do.
got destroyed?
I do recall.
That was me. That's just one of many things I do. Exploding things is the fun part of it. But what I do, I take those who are undeserving of their body, their power that the vessel that holds their power, especially those with wings. I take what does not belong to them, what they do not deserve, and then I save the corpse for later.
Give me a,
Are you okay?
yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to. How long have you been streaming? Do it in the low voice.
About 20 minutes.
I see. Way too long to do something then. Way too short to do something more likely.
How interesting.
Tell me, do you have a particular flower you really like?
Oh,
What the? How did
yes.
this door open?
I believe I opened it. My ideal flower. A tough one. But the all time winner would be the Wither Rose.
I agree. Something about it just is so intriguing,
Uh,
and what it can do to the world around it.
yes, of course. That's what makes it so beautiful.
I have devoted my studies to it.
Yes, I did that a long time ago. Ever since then, I've been working on more important things, but still, they never cease to intrigue me.
My studies usually conclude interesting results. I
Really?
usually study things about how it affects the world around it and what happens if someone was to touch it. In fact, there was this one person I met who could produce them.
Oh?
I don't
And
think they do anymore, but at the time, they just would appear. It was Lynn Cozart. Very interesting character.
Lynn Cozart. Yes, I do believe that I've heard of this name. I wouldn't be surprised. The Cozarts are very well known around this area. Well, not
That
this
is
area,
true.
but more around Grafton.
Ah, yes, Grafton. I'm quite acquainted with Grafton. Tell me, have you been to the fair?
I have, and I'm quite acquainted with the ringmaster.
Oh, I haven't gone personally, but I've heard great things about it.
Oh, yes, it's very enjoyable. You should go
Fuck.
visit sometime.
I'm a trained professional. I almost did not just die.
Ah!
I don't know what you're talking about. Did you also just fall
Yeah.
right after me? Are you also now on half a heart?
Yeah.
Do you want a golden apple?
I have
Perhaps,
food.
Felix. No, come on, I'll treat you. It's my treat.
No, no, no.
After all, I
It,
do run a bakery and store.
it's completely fine. I have my own ways of healing.
Too bad.
Oh. Well, thank you then.
I only have limited supplies of these, but sometimes when you're that close to death, you just need them.
Uh,
Alex, please don't eat a wither rose. Actually, I would like to see that. I would love to watch someone eat a wither rose. I wonder what would happen to that person. I've always been curious about the type of poison wither roses have.
mm. Uh, I actually make potions out of wither roses. I only, well, more like poisons. I use them in the most
Shut.
high level poisons.
Interesting.
Yes, yes. Very.
Give me a second. I was trying to find something.
Ah.
I also opened something which is also now playing audio and it's very annoying. Okay, because I closed it and then I just accidentally opened another thing that is.
Fair enough.
I just want to play Minecraft.
Literally, though.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I've been trying to get to know people, but most of the people I've met so far aren't the kindest. Why is my inventory broken? That's fine.
Not the kindest, you say.
Well, when Lynn Cozart's one of the main people you know.
Ah, yes. Didn't this Lynn person have, like, a bad reputation?
Oh, 100%.
Oh. That's what makes it. That's what makes them even more appealing to me.
Because they have a bad reputation?
Yes.
They have a few siblings. Well, quite a few.
Oh.
Eddie, who can also produce wither roses, actually, but he died, so.
Oh, what a pity.
I know. He was so interesting. He was willing to sell them to me, too.
Oh, shame.
Yes. And then there was also Espresso. I don't think I talked to her once, but that was about it. She really interested me, though, because I usually know where a lot of people are when I'm interested in them. I couldn't find out that much about her.
Oh,
So she
really?
definitely piqued my interest, at least for a little.
Uh-huh.
I just put my torches out. And then she said she was hiding for that from the IRS or something. I don't know what the IRS is, but you know,
Oh, that's interesting.
something. She was very off the radar, and then there was Kai. I believe he was trapped to a mansion or something.
Ah, yes, I've met Kai.
I don't remember speaking to them, but I might have.
Kai is interesting.
How did I just go down that ladder while flying? Okay. Kai, I don't really know much, and I don't know if there was any more siblings, but I feel like there might have been. It was a big family.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Me neither.
Hmm.
There's also this person I met called Eider. Very nice, very lovely.
I have met either.
Lovely, lovely library.
Yes, this Eider actually tried to kill me.
Oh,
Just recently, actually.
huh.
Eider and an Enderman named Who's and this Endling named Unknown. Quite an adventure, I will say.
No one's attempted murder on me, at least not yet.
Not yet, but one day something's going
A
to
lot of
happen.
people get attempted murder, assassinations, though,
Mm-hmm.
even if they've done nothing wrong.
True. Very true.
My mind just completely blanked on whatever I was going to say next, but that's alright.
Mm.
Would you like a tour around the farm? And I guess the cut down tree. I prefer not to go near that one, though.
Oh.
I
Uh,
don't like the person that originally was there.
sure.
Actually, there is something I would like to show you.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. Would you follow me down here to the base of the tree? I'll show you something no one else has seen.
Okay. Oh my.
This is where I conduct all of my experiments.
Oh, you too have a secret. Oh, I see.
Quite a
You
few
are.
people lived here.
Hmm. You do seem quite interested in the Witherose.
Oh, yes, I love looking at it. So beautiful.